Definitely interesting, to say the least. I've never seen a video game that opened with an hour-long interrogation segment like this before. But let's continue here. Okay.
The silver clock in that trash pile. Is that an H5?
That's right. John Harrison's 5th chronometer. Completed in 1770. After many years, he completed it and presented it to the Board of Longitude in order to end their feud with him. That's only a replica, of course.
You like clocks?
Clocks are amazing. Prime fruit of the human race's intellect. We took the invisible idea of time and manifested it in these.
Yeah, I love clocks too. Absolutely fascinating.
I disagree.
Oh? Why?
Time is valuable precisely because it can't be seen. Yet nowadays people can't tell what time it is unless it's measured in numbers. Talk about idiocy. I don't mean to side with the Board of Longitude, but remember, humans used to cross oceans with the stars alone.
Interesting. She's saying that the more that we develop science and technology, the more dependent we become on it, and we can't figure out stuff for ourselves without using it as a tool.
We have our eyes to read moon charts and study the sky. We don't need clocks.
What if it's cloudy or storming?
All you need is courage and a love for adventure.
Hear that, my fairy? Courage and a love for adventure? Come on, Belle. Surely you know how many lives have been claimed by your pals' courage and adventure.
Hey, hold on a second here. That Board of Longitude thing, what the heck is that? I mean, I've heard of it before. I'm an FBI analyst, remember? I just sorta can't remember it right now. I know what it is, really. I'm telling the truth. Come on, Aaliyah, back me up here. Aaliyah?
What's going on? Huh? What was the significance of that?
That's royal jelly.
Huh?
You were staring at the jar, weren't you? Do you find it strange that there's honeycomb inside? We wanted to harvest royal jelly in its most natural state. The queen's main food source, created from the worker bee's secretions.
Why is this in the game?
It's a perfect food, filled with power, meant to fuel the birth of the next queen. By absorbing it into our own bodies, we too can acquire that power.
Of course.
Incidentally, did you know that all the worker bees are female?
No.
Guess they didn't teach you that at Quantico. Male bees are only born to inseminate, and they're born from unfertilized eggs to boot. They have short lives and don't even get stingers. Sort of feels like a glimpse into the future of our society, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, great.
Women are gifted with the power to conceive, give birth, and nourish their children. But men are consumed with the job of providing women with the chance to do so.
We're all just gonna become bees.
If women no longer had to rely on men for the seeds of life, they would soon cease to desire them, we believe. Be careful, Simon.
Huh? Of what?
Your Belle's already stolen the reins from you.
Okay, now onto the case. Picture of relief. Literally, that had nothing to do with anything. All right.
Mr. Morgan, please look at this.
What did we just say? We don't want to remember Greenvale.
This isn't a photo from Greenvale. Look closely at it. Former Special Agent Francis Zach Morgan.
The tree.
This photograph predates Greenvale. It's from the Carré case you worked on in 2005.
Red. Red tree. Red tree.
Yes. A red tree. Greenvale wasn't the first place you saw one of these.
Huh.
The Greenvale case and the Lise Clarkson murder case. They're connected
Huh.
by these red trees, aren't they?
Red trees. Both places. Growing. Roots. Seeds. Trees.
Huh.
Answer me. What are these trees?
Red trees. Figured it out. Yes. Smarter than we thought.
I want the truth. Tell me everything you know.
Dark laughter.
The red trees. You really did your homework. Well done, Belle. You're good. Damn good.
Are you ready to talk now? I want to know what went down in Le Carré in 2005.
Fine. We'll tell you.
Wait a minute. Is this game gonna be a flashback game?
We'll tell you what happened in that town.
It seems like it. So, Deadly Premonition 1 took place in 2010 in Washington. We're gonna go back to Louisiana in 2005.
Yes. It was that red tree. That red tree ruined my life. It was... It was a sultry summer day.
Huh.
The sun comes down hard on you in the south, like a torrential downpour of demonic whispers. It all started back in that sweltering summer. We still had our best friend with us back then.
Best friend? Who's Zach?
The other me. My better half.
So he's saying Zach's not with him anymore, but there's a fairy he talks to now. Huh. Yeah, wow. So that whole hour was the intro. An hour intro. Very interesting.
Never a choice. When somebody needs you, you can't turn away. You're their only lifeline, just a hero.
It's a good song.
A bullet for hire, working alone. Always a voice, a cry in the darkness, an echo of pain that's been long forgotten.
Rhythm Snake.
But it
What the hell?
haunts me, my destiny to be alone.
What is that? What is that?
There's a time when you see life for what it's gotta be. You should know they'll destroy you.
Gratuitous ass shaking.
Call to me.
And the guy on the trumpet. It's like so unrelated.
Walk alone.
So this is interesting. Let's say we're going back in time and he has hair again. Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck? Oh! Ugh. What is happening? What the hell? What the fuck? Ugh. Oh! Oh, this is a little creepy. A little fucking creepy. Affected by swearing. Wow. Okay. What the fuck was all that? So, ice thin fill to the $1.30. I don't want any spoilers. I'm swinging to check before I buy. Is it running like shit? I don't know. We only just got out of the intro. I haven't actually played the game yet. So I can't answer that for you. We're about to find out, I think. ATS 318 says, actually, I think this is going to be a really fun playthrough for you to stream. Cool. I hope so. It seems weird, but that should be a good thing. And Ultimate Cloud 7 did 100% say it's a blatant True Detective
Zach.
intro ripoff. It might be that he was a fan of the show True Detective, and he just wanted to do something that was like an homage to that, because it did seem like that, right? Interesting. Okay, so I didn't know this. We're going back in time. Remember, the original game set in 2010 in Washington. Apparently, we're going back to 2005 to a previous case now. And Zack is back. People were saying Zack left him at the end of the first game, but now he'll have Zack back again, because it's 5 years prior to the first game.
Can you hear me, Zack?
It's his old voice now. Yeah. Answer. Hello. Hello, I'm here. Zack is
There
back.
you are, Zack.
So wait a minute. If I remember correctly, in the first game, Zack is you. You're Zack. Like, you, the player, is Zack. So when he talks to Zack, he's technically breaking the fourth wall and talking to the player, right? And that's why we just responded, because we're Zack.
Sleeping again? Well, rise and shine. It's time for us to head back out into the chaos.
Now his name is Francis York Morgan instead of Francis Zack Morgan. Okay. Get these leaves out of my face. Someone get a leaf blower.
Isn't that right, Zack?
Blemish Sea Dive says it was York that left at the end of the first game, not Zack. Zack is the old man. Oh my god. It's just a bunch of personalities, basically, in this guy's head. But you're supposed to be Zack. Like, you play the role of Zack. Ultima Cloud 7 just gifted a sub to Kate. Congratulations, Kate. Thank you, Ultima Cloud. Deadly Premonition 2, a blessing in disguise. Okay. 2005 summer. Could this game be weirder than the first? That would be an accomplishment. Carre, Louisiana. The graphics are really bad, by the way. They're all like pixelated and shit. Oh, he's got a lobster and an omelet. Is it a lobster omelet?
Zack, it looks like she wants us to join her for breakfast. Perhaps this town's finally starting to warm up to us.
The bird's got a worm? What the hell? The bird delivered him a worm. Francis York Morgan.
Look at that, Zack. She's welcoming us with open arms.
The bird gave him a gift.
She's even willing to share that tasty morsel with us. What an honor.
Hurry up and chow down, mister. Unless you like your breakfast stale.
What an amazing place. I've been on top of the moon since the moment I got here. And the name of this wonderful town, Le Carré, sounds like French to me. But what does it mean?
I mean, shut the fuck up and eat your omelet.
I'm the chef, David. If you want to know about the town, you'd better ask the concierge.
Punch Lasers did 100 bit
Only
cheers and
amateur
cheers on a great
chefs flap
playthrough.
their gums about stuff that ain't food related.
David Jawara, the chef. And he's the final boss. I wouldn't be
Did you hear
surprised
that,
to
Zack?
see him.
He's a true professional.
You say something, mister?
No, not to you. I was just talking to Zack.
Zack?
Who? Yeah, exactly.
Please don't ask me about Zack. It's a private matter.
I'm nuts,
If
that's
you
all.
say so, still. Never thought the FBI would ever come out to a little old town like ours.
I do work for the FBI, but I didn't come here for an investigation. I just happened to stop by on my way to New Orleans.
Never thought there'd be a murder out here either. And it was a 16-year-old kid. Now I tell you, this country's seen better days. What you reckon, mister?
Zack, he's definitely a professional, but it seems like he's also a bit lonesome. That's good. Ambivalence exists everywhere.
Folks say the killer used an axe. Hell of an old-fashioned choice if you ask me.
Actually, Chef David, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the incident.
Well, shoot. I ain't the one you ought to be asking, Mr. FBI. I only heard what I heard. But seeing as you're fixing to grill me, I can tell you what I know.
Please do. I appreciate it.
What do you know about the victim? Where's the Clarkson's house? What's the local law enforcement doing? And thanks, that'll be all. I used to just ask everything.
You said the victim was a 16-year-old. Did you know her?
Well, sure.
Ooh,
I
excuse me.
reckon the whole town did.
Ooh.
Meaning?
She's Lise Clarkson, the little grandbaby of the Clarkson family.
The Clarkson family?
That's right. You ain't seen they sign on your way in here? The one above that huge cold storage complex. Should have had a dragonfly on it. Anyway, that's the Clarkson family seat. They own most of the land around here, from the sugar plantations right down to the food processing plant. Yeah, I reckon they got a stake in just about everything. They even own the water tower on the edge of town, you know? They're the ones who built up this town, and they still support it.
Okay. Where's the Clarkson's house?
What do you know about the Clarkson's house?
Now, I ain't got nothing bad to say, but I'm gonna talk straight to you. You best steer clear of that place. That family ain't just some gang. They're a whole different kind of beast.
Oh, great. It's gonna be some weirdo family.
They folks with real power. Remnants of the good old boys who shaped America in the early days. Especially the head of the family, P.J. Clarkson. He's the kind of monster who goes around eating other monsters. And I'm sure he's on edge now with his granddaughter getting murdered and all. So don't go barging in with that shiny FBI badge of yours and think you'll be safe for nothing. Things are different down here. So if you plan on sticking around, you best remember that.
Sklenal says this is literally True Detective. True Detective Season 1 was good. I don't know if I ever finished watching it. I think I did, but I watched it disjointed, so I can't even remember it. I think it was good, though, right? Because they had two different time frames that were happening, so it was kind of confusing to follow, but it was pretty good.
I see. I'll keep that in mind.
What's the local law enforcement doing?
Is the local law enforcement investigating the case?
Shoot, mister, what you think? Now, I told you this ain't no city. We in the bonafide boondocks here. They got to know how to break up fights and keep folks from killing each other when they pissed you off. They sit down and talk it out with you heart to heart, and when that don't work, they just beat your ass.
Oh, wow.
That's the deep south for you. This murder ain't like that, though. A little kid got killed. A weird way. Like something on a TV show.
Ultimate Cloud 7, I'll get to the sub too. They call me Jim Bob. Congrats, Jim Bob, and thank you, Ultimate Cloud,
The
for the
sheriff's
support.
department ain't never seen nothing like this.
What do you know about New Orleans? Oh, nothing.
Live and Let Die, Angel Heart, and The Pelican Brief, right? 9 out of 10 people will name those titles when you ask them to think of a film set in New Orleans. They're all excellent movies, but to me they lack realism. Due to my line of work, I have a tendency to think deeply about what feels real and what doesn't.
What's your point?
Cat People. That's my point. Cat People. 1982, directed by Paul Schrader. The crowning achievement of Nastasia Kinski, the ultimate muse of the 80s. The most vital element of that movie is the reality it depicts. Leopards who turn into humans have intercourse with humans and turn back into leopards.
Huh?
Then they can only turn back into humans again if they mutilate their lovers.
Note to self, never see the movie Cat People.
I was awestruck by the sheer reality of it all.
What the fuck?
Understand? I'm talking about hyper-realism. After watching it, I felt like I just had to experience the world of Cat People for myself.
That's why I decided to visit New Orleans.
Okay.
Exactly. I mean, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Another vital element of cat people is the presence of Malcolm McDowell.
Oh, well, as long as Malcolm McDowell's in the movie, it sounds legit.
Malcolm McDowell from Blue Thunder. Oh, talk about a masterpiece.
Oh my god.
Listen carefully, David. Only an amateur would call A Clockwork Orange his best movie.
Yeah, because that's when he was much younger. Malcolm McDowell was the main character of Clockwork Orange.
His best movies are Cat People and Blue Thunder.
What the hell's Blue Thunder? I don't think I've ever seen Blue Thunder. I certainly haven't seen fucking Cat People. I have seen A Clockwork Orange.
Period. You need to remember this, because it's the truth.
Because it's the truth.
Whatever you say, mister.
And mister, I had to take a shit for the past 10 minutes. You want me to fucking get out of
what's
here?
the point again?
Exactly. This guy thinks just like me. What the fuck's your point?
Never mind, don't worry about it. I already covered all the important parts.
Alright. So I guess we should now ask about the murder and less about cat people.
When you say it was like something from a TV show, what exactly do you mean?
Hey, mister. Why do you look so excited, huh? Like a kid asking grandma to read him a fairy tale.
Ultimate Cloud 7 now get to the sub to King Gokin. Congratulations, King Gokin. Looks like Ultimate Cloud is on a sub-gifting spree today. Thank you for the support.
I just can't seem to keep myself away from young women who died in bizarre ways.
Alright, RPG fan, I've had enough of you at this point. I'm going to time you out now because at this point you're being ridiculous. And if you keep acting like this, I'm not going to ban you. Sorry, but I'm not going to put up with your shit anymore. Last chance. Okay, I'm trying to concentrate and he keeps cheering and saying dumb shit.
Well, I ain't seen it with my own eyes. But folks say they found the body hanging under a bridge on the bayou.
Hanging under a bridge. Similar like hanging from a tree.
And under that bridge, there was some kind of altar.
Huh.
An altar?
Like something they use in black magic.
Huh.
Something horrible.
Voodoo?
Nah, wasn't nothing like that. Just a weird altar.
That's all?
Oh, and the body was all cut up in pieces.
Ugh.
Scattered around the altar like.
So she was sacrificed.
That's what the fella who discovered her said, yeah.
Huh.
Bingo, Zach.
Oh. Polish Frog says we've reached our vest poll for the day. Yes, Platinum has won by a landslide, pretty much. So I will disable the other poll so that no one will waste their channel points on something that has no chance of winning. Okay. There we go. I disabled the other two, so now it should just be the winning one. If we do hit the tip skull today, I'll be wearing the platinum vest. There's no guarantee that we're going to hit the tip skull, but if we do, I'll wear the platinum vest today. That's what won the polling. Okay. Thank you for telling me.
This case has got our names all over it.
Oh, really? Golden Cold says you get points back when I delete the other two? Well, that's good. That's good that you don't waste your points. You're not wasting your channel points on a poll if you didn't win. That makes sense. I like that. Okay. How can I get around town?
By the way, Mr. FBI, I ain't seen a car in the parking lot. How'd you get all the way out here, huh?
He walked like Forrest Gump. He
Don't
ran.
tell me you walked.
Well, that's a very good question. Chef David, you've got a sharp eye.
Ultimate Cloud now gives this up to Swaggins. Congrats, Swaggins. Thank you again, Ultimate Cloud.
It's true that I didn't park my car in your parking lot. Do you know why?
Can't say I do.
Because it was stolen.
Huh? But you with the FBI, right?
Even FBI cars can be stolen. It could happen after you park your car on the side of the road and go off to do some legwork.
By the way, he's not going to eat his breakfast, is he? That shit's got to be like ice cold by now.
When you're eating lunch, when you're watching a movie, when you're asleep at night, when you're buying cigarettes at the local supermarket, your car can be stolen anywhere. That's precisely what it means to be an FBI agent. In my case, my car was stolen while I was on my way down here.
What?
But no need to worry. I already reported it to the local authorities.
His car got stolen. Then how did he get here if his car was stolen on the way?
And I've also already acquired another mode of transportation.
Oh, yeah?
Another mode?
Want to hear the details?
Not really. But I'll listen if you want me to.
Oh my god, this poor guy.
Then please do. After I finished my work in Houston, I flew to New Orleans. Then, I rented a car at the airport. Whenever I visit the West Coast, I always rent a convertible, especially in California. But now I'm in hot and sticky Louisiana. So, I decided on a brand new hybrid car with a fully equipped air conditioning system.
Oh great, a Prius.
A hybrid car.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh
I won't
yes,
drive
they're
that shit
marvelous.
down here.
Vehicles that utterly defy everything you think you know about cars. Now, in the year 2005, it feels like we finally entered the 21st century. Stomp down on the gas all you want. The engine won't make a sound.
It's silent?
At first, I felt like the landscape was moving past me on its
Bullshit.
own.
In reality, hybrid cars sound more like freaking they're electric, so they sound like, you know, like shitty machines. It doesn't sound like an engine, you know. It doesn't sound like a motor running. It sounds like it's a fucking like an electric engine. It sounds like shit.
Give it a few more years, and I'm sure we'll start seeing cars that run purely on electricity. Who knows? In a decade or so, electric sports cars may end up lining the parking lots of Silicon Valley. I can see it now. It's the world of The Last Starfighter, 1984, directed by Nick Castle. It's famous for being the first film to utilize realistic CG, but I couldn't care less about that.
Carlton Jr. says, I like how the game is poking fun at its own dialogue and how talkative Morgan is.
See, I was mesmerized by the beautifully refined mech designs. It even made me wish that I could be one of them myself. Especially the Gunstar spacecraft. No other sci-fi movie has ever had.
So, yeah, where'd your hybrid car get stolen?
Sorry, I got off topic. I noticed it was missing after I finished my lunch and walked out of the diner. Incidentally, this diner was located at the entrance to a small town just south off the I-10. I went out to get back in it, but my hybrid car was nowhere to be found. I remembered exactly where I parked it, right between a blue pickup truck and a hedgerow. But when I came back from lunch, it had completely vanished. In short, someone stole it. And in its place, they left me this.
What?
What?
A skateboard?
A skateboard.
A skateboard?
Yes. While I was sliding my lunch into my stomach, someone was busy replacing my brand new hybrid car with a wooden board attached to 4 wheels.
Okay then.
Remarkable, don't you think?
It was Tony Hawk.
So then how did you get here?
By riding the skateboard, obviously. Why do you look so surprised?
Oh my god. And the funny part is, just like the first game, I mean, this dialogue has nothing to do with the game.
No, I couldn't ride the board very well at first. But by the time I hit the 3-mile mark, I'd more or less gotten the hang of it. By the 10-mile mark, I'd even learned to do a few tricks. It was a journey of self-discovery. Not even I knew I had this latent talent sleeping inside me.
This summer's gonna be another hot one. It's supposed to get over 95 today. Watch out you don't go getting heat stroke.
Yes, you're gonna fucking skateboard the whole game.
The Lise Clarkson case needs us. Don't you think so, Zach? The cat people are what guided us to New Orleans.
Oh my god, the cat people again.
We should be thanking Malcolm McDowell. Once we get home, let's watch Blue Thunder again. I'm already looking forward to it. Aren't you, Zach?
Trudy says, well, the new Tony Hawk game has way more dialogue than I thought it would.
Zach.
Wow.
The searing light. These scents. It's the deep south. That was a fabulous breakfast.
You didn't eat it.
You're the world's greatest chef.
You didn't even take a bite.
Wait, mister. You didn't take a single bite.
Well, the tea was to die for. But I'd prefer coffee. next
Coffee,
time.
that's his thing.
What would a morning be without coffee?
That's his running shtick, is he loves coffee in the morning. Oh my god. When does the game start? This is the game. This is the game. We're an hour and a half in. It's so weird, man. The first game was just as fucking odd. It's bizarre stuff. Alright, well. Craggy opened the case, return to York's room and review the case. Quest updated. Great. Here it is. Here's the game. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is great. Look at that frame rate, baby. Alright, well, already I can see I'm going to have to move my camera because there's 2 bars in the upper left-hand corner here. Hold on a second. I'll show you because you can't see them. There's an HP bar and an ST bar and also that vision meter. Okay, so got to move my camera slightly down so we can actually see those. Here we go. Now look at all this amazing food that they have here. Several different stews. Maybe they're roux. It could be roux. Alright, it looks like something seafood. Those look like, are those cookies? Probably different kinds of cookies. Yeah. Here's a ginormous lattice-topped pie. And a woman that seems like she's a little, wobbly on her feet. Some kind of giant bread. I don't know what the hell those things are right there. And a freaking, is that a turkey? A turkey or a chicken just sitting out. Looks like a bunch of chicken breasts. So look at that sausages. Chicken or turkey legs. And a big ass pizza. And an identical woman. They're twins. There's twins standing here in the buffet room. That's nice. What is that? I don't know what the hell those are supposed to be. Sushi or something? I have no idea. Okay then. This area looks like it's closed. Alright, this is great. Alright, I have to go here. Okay. Open. Here we go. Very nice. Macaroons. Maybe they were macaroons. I don't know. That's his room right there. He's wearing his PJs. He ate his breakfast in his PJs. You can't run any faster than this. Oh, you could crouch. Left thumbstick crouches. You can use right thumbstick to control the camera. Can I buy a soda? Oh, buy. I have $600. Cup of coffee. Coffee with milk in a cup. Mildly restores concentration and alleviates drowsiness. Greatly restores concentration and alleviates drowsiness. Soda in a can restores a good deal of concentration and alleviates drowsiness. Non-alcoholic beer? Root beer. Oh, it's not real beer. It's root beer. Alright, so far I'm very excited. This is great. Oh, that's a mirror. Oh, I thought it was a door. It's a mirror. Okay. They won't let me go down to the lobby. They're forcing me to go to my room. Who's this? Looks like a baseball player. A random baseball player just standing in the hallway for no reason. Another soda machine. So I wasn't paying any attention to what his room number was. I guess if I get close to the... Oh, here we go. You get close to the room, it'll trigger it. York's room. Okay. His hand went through the wall. Did you see that? His hand went through the wall to open the door. What is happening? Well, at least he's out of his PJs.
Sang Rouge. They're chasing it all over America.
Sang Rouge?
But I feel like we're finally on the verge of finding something now. Don't you, Zach?
Okay.
I think it's about time we ordered a new briefcase. Yes, I know this one carries a lot of memories, but it's seen too much. This hole's from the shootout in Tucson. And this stain's from Miami. Ah, Miami. Now, that was a fascinating case. Billy, our perp, cut his own torso right in two.
What the Killed himself in two?
Even with the help of the drugs, a feat like that still requires incredible mental fortitude.
Oh great, maybe this will be future Deadly Premonition games.
I was so impressed that I forgot I'd left my briefcase on the floor. Same floor his blood gushed out onto.
Oh! That's where the stain came from. Wow.
I know, Zach, I know. Now isn't the time for a trip down memory lane.
Evidence organization start. St. Rouge.
An emergent drug that's been on the rise in 4 southern states.
Okay, it's a drug.
Personally, I think it originated right here in Louisiana. And Lise Clarkson's murder must be connected to it somehow.
Okay.
The 16-year-old girl who was murdered. Her body was found beneath a bridge over the bayou.
Francis York Morgan just tipped me $1.30. Said the game is easy to follow and in no way weird. Isn't that right, Zach? Oh yeah, definitely. It's just a standard game, much like every other game I play. No different. Okay.
Along with a strange altar.
PJ Clarkson.
The powerful man who essentially controls the town of Carré.
Okay.
And he seems to be more fearsome than your average gangster. I doubt he'll be willing to cooperate with any law enforcement, Zach.
Evidence organized. Mission clear. Yeah.
You know, I keep thinking about that movie we stopped to see on our way here, Zach.
Oh God, what movie was he? Dog shit the movie?
The Island, 2005, directed by Michael Bay.
The Island. Did I ever see that movie?
For a movie being shown at a cinema complex, it was surprisingly artistic. An experimental setting mixed with hard-hitting drama. It was art house sci-fi. That director's going to change the history of art house films.
Michael Bay is going to change the history of art house films, according to him.
Are you following me here? This is another special film that's setting a new standard, just like Star Wars and Blade Runner did.
Yeah, right.
This is a turning point, Zach. You may be witnessing the birth of a vital new word that will soon become a part of film history. Yes, this single movie may be responsible for creating a whole new genre several years down the line.
I'm not sure it did that.
A genre known as island movies.
Island
I
movies.
sure like the sound of that. Don't you, Zach?
You didn't pay for your breakfast. Pay up. Link board has been unlocked. Okay. So that's got to be the link board. David Jawara, the chef. You zoom in. So I'm assuming as you investigate the town, you're going to have all these things going to be populated with all stuff that you found. Phone. Oh, you save your game on the phone. In this game, you can use phones to save progress. Phones are located inside certain facilities and around town. You can use whenever you wish. Okay. So whenever you find a phone, save your game. Old tube TV. This is before LCD TVs became prominent. It's supposed to be 2005. No flat screen. What the fuck? Should I ask why this is in the fucking room or what it is? The hell? That is fucking creepy shit.
I'm very satisfied with the decorations and the size of this closet, Zach.
You're satisfied with the decoration behind you, whatever the fuck that thing's supposed to be.
And it's even got a security box. What else could a man ask for? It's proof that we're still safely inside the fringes of modern civilization.
You can use the closet to change clothes and send clothes out for dry cleaning. If you wear the same clothes for a long time, they become dirty. Make sure you clean them regularly and properly groom yourself. Do note that when you send one outfit for dry cleaning, you won't be able to wear it again until it's delivered back to you. What a game mechanic, huh? Agent suit is what I have equipped. The go-to suit for investigating, perfect. Any special agent as good as new. Or the stylish brown suit, slick, refined, and tasteful. Slip it on after 5, as good as new. Okay. Most fantastic, tip me $1. Says, do you consider yourself to be awe-inspiring? Oh, I mean, come on. Have you ever seen anything else on this planet as awe-inspiring as this? I'm the total package, as everyone knows. You guys know I'm so full of myself. I'm just constantly complimenting myself on how awe-inspiring I am. Feast your eyes, everyone. Feast your eyes. What the frick is going on today? Anyway, toolbox. You can use the toolbox to store items and take them back out later. You can only hold so many items on your person, so you'll need to utilize the toolbox sooner or later. You can only use the toolbox when you're standing near one. Be careful about which items you choose. Rubber bullets. 3 boxes of rubber bullets. Oh no, wait. This is what I have on me. This is what's in the box. So right now I have 4 boxes of rubber bullets. A first aid kit. 3 first aid kits. A soda. Feather cigarette. Hard to find cigarettes that will work low slowly past time. Lollipop. Fills your stomach a tiny bit. I have 2 of those. Over here I got more bullets, more first aid kits. First aid kit medium. Because there's a moderate amount of health. I have 3 of those. Cups of coffee. More cigarettes. MIDI cigarettes. Passes time normally. More lollipop. What is it? A butter cookie. Loaded with butter. Loved by all ages. Fills your stomach a tiny bit. Sleeping bag. Used to camp outside. It's cheap so it breaks easily. Anti-numb. Extremely bitter but very powerful when used to prevent paralysis. Antidote. Extremely bitter but very powerful when used to prevent or stop poison. And cold be gone. Alleviates chills and cold. What is all this? Okay. I guess we're gonna be using this stuff at some freaking point. This is a weird stuff, dude. Okay. Damn, the music just like stopped. Ah!
Hey there, Chef. What's cooking?
Chef, what are you talking about, sir? I'm the concierge, David.
Oh. Nah.
I just heard from our chef that you wish to learn the meaning behind our town's name.
Okay.
Yes, I've gathered that Le Carré is French, but does it have any special meaning?
Why, yes, sir. Of course it does.
Why is this guy
A very
British?
clear, logical meaning. All names have meanings. Would you like to know what this one means?
Oh my god.
Yes, I would.
Jolly good, sir.
Jolly
Then
good.
allow me to explain.
Yes, sir.
Le Carré means square in French.
Ah. And
That's it.
that's it?
Yes, that's it, sir.
That's it.
Do take a
Square.
gander at the town map in the lobby if it fancies you. It's beautiful, valuable, and old. I'm sure you'll understand once you see it. Now, please excuse me, sir. If you ever need
Oh my
anything,
god.
please don't hesitate to ask.
Let me guess, he's the only staff in the whole hotel, and he'll always be a different personality depending on what role he's doing, right? He'll be a running joke. Oh boy.
Did you see that, Zach? That was clearly David. Not a twin, not a split personality, just the work of a true professional.
Ah, true
It's
professional.
bizarre, but I can understand it. Remember what they say, the job makes the man.
This is hilarious. Duly good, I have no idea. He's asking what's the milliliters of my bottle. I don't know. I think it's 16 ounces, but it's a thermos, by the way. Okay. I don't know what's going on at this point. You just go with it. You just go with it. You sit back, you enjoy the ride. It's a nice hotel.
Feel that, Zach? Dozens of paintings no one will ever see. The faint scent of tobacco baked into these walls for over a century. Now that's what I call a hotel.
Dun 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 dun.
Zach, can you see him?
Huh?
His fashion sense is beyond me, but he appears to be a gentleman.
Huh?
Perhaps we should talk to him.
Who? They're looking at a picture. Another empty hotel, just like the first game. He was staying at a lodge that was like empty. What the hell is this now? What the fuck? The picture's
tie.
moving?
Did you buy it here?
It's been a long time since someone spoke to me. No one these days ever tries to see me.
They can see what's far in the distance, but are blind to what's in front of them.
He's talking to the picture.
Maybe they're only pretending not to see. That's what civilized society does to people.
Exactly.
Papa Shango.
Ever since mankind got their hands on civilization, they zoomed away at a frightening speed.
Zoomed away from what?
Don't be a fool. You know the answer. As for me, just call me Hungan.
Hungan?
Hungan. Title given to a leader in a certain religion. Is that what you are?
What the hell?
Do you comprehend the Oracle?
The Oracle. Put on your religion hat, Zach. Here we go.
Felton maidens, in the shrine of hunger, find the flying serpent in the ambiguous zero. Dance with the flying serpent, and you will glimpse the other world.
10
Of
maidens
course!
And an ambiguous zero. Got it. But what do you mean by otherworld?
What the fuck?
Follow the Oracle.
What the fuck was What is happening?
Zach, did you hear all that? Looks like we've already taken our first step into chaos.
I'll say.
But such is our duty. We need to accept the chaos, let it inside, then carefully dismantle it piece by piece. And after we've put all the pieces back into their rightful places, the truth will reveal itself.
Oh.
Let's capture the truth and present it with a shiny pair of silver bracelets, Zach.
What the fuck is going on, man? He's talking to paintings that turn into voodoo dudes, and then the painting turns back and it... Oh, I don't know. Let's save. I don't know what is happening. I'm... Yeah. The first game was super fucking weird like this, too. It's unlikely at any point during the game we'll ever know what the fuck's going on at this point. Seriously. So now other people have appeared. Looks like you can buy more snacks here. You can buy a lollipop butter cookie, a chocolate chip cookie. Packed with chips, crunchy on the outside, but soft within. Fills your stomach a tiny bit. Or tasty vending machine donut. A finely made donut, it'll fill you up well. Yeah. Okay then. So there is the map of the town that they had referenced. Anything over here? Probably not. No. Oh, wait. The men's room. Okay, cool. Let's take a dump.
Whether it's a restaurant or a hotel, the key to charming your customers is how you present your bathroom. I'm sure you feel the same way, don't you, Zach? Now this is the kind of bathroom a person can really get excited about.
All right.
It might even trump the one we saw in that drug dealer's house in Austin. Remember? The art piece on display in there utilized the natural curves of human ribs in such a novel way.
What?
It was truly brilliant.
What an amazing bathroom, let me tell you. I mean, I think this game has done it. This game has reached the epitome of what we can do with video games at this point. How can you ever say another game will be better than what we're seeing right now? Wow.
Zach, this is Carré. I think I'm finally starting to understand what our concierge was trying to say. You can tell this town was built by a very methodical person. No, wait. Maybe they just didn't care, and that's why it ended up this way. It's just another symbol of mankind's obsession with molding nature to fit our own rules.
Who is Zach? Zach is his alternate personality, who he talks to all the time. He always has conversations with this guy named Zach. But also...
Zach, what did you think of Hungan's oracle?
Also, Zach could be you. Because you are making choices. As he's talking to Zach, you're making choices. So it might actually be breaking the fourth wall and you're Zach. That's the impression I got in the first Deadly Premonition, is that you're supposed to be Zach.
Despite all the dramatic build-up, it's little more than a childish riddle.
Hello, Cheerio Eater. How you doing?
Heartwarming, really. Exactly the kind of feeling one gets from the good old-fashioned countryside.
Oracle decryption start.
Now let's
What?
start by tracking down those 10 maidens. The oracle gave us a place and an act. We need to go to the Shrine of Hunger and fell 10 maidens. Now where in this town can one satiate their hunger? The hotel and where? And the 10 things that need to be knocked down. Simple, right? The answer
Memorial
is
on
bowling.
Oak Street.
The shape of the bowling pin was based on the feminine form. The 10 maidens are the 10 pins.
So
But a
Alexis
place where
Diner and
someone can
Lane.
both eat and bowl at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm skeptical as to whether we'll be able to find such a place in a backwoods town like this.
We just found it. Alexis Diner and Lane. There you go.
Alexis's Diner and Lane. This is it, Zach. There are even pins and a bowling ball on the sign. I bet we'll be able to eat some Cajun cuisine and bowl there. Maybe even both at the same time. Nice job, Zach. I knew you'd be able to find it.
See, I'm Zach. I found it on the map, you see?
Now for the other oracle.
Okay.
There's no flying serpent on this map. Could it be a contrail or perhaps a dragon? I'm sure we'll find out later. First, let's just figure out where we need to go. Do you know what the ambiguous 0 represents? 0 is usually treated as a base number, but under what conditions would a base number be ambiguous? The answer is temperature, Zach. Yes.
Temperature.
0 degrees Fahrenheit is minus 17.7 degrees Celsius, and 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a more ambiguous 0 than that. The question is, does our 0 refer to Celsius or Fahrenheit? Let's think for a
17 or
moment.
32?
We're in Louisiana. Which measurement system do we use here in America?
Fahrenheit. So it would be 32. None of these have anything to do with 32. That I can see.
The Clarkson Food Delivery Services Cold Storage Warehouse.
Okay. I was thinking frozen. Like 0 degrees is frozen.
That's got to be it. Even with this blazing sun in the sky, they can easily keep the temperature below freezing. Be honest now, Zach. You knew the answer from the very start, didn't you?
Alright, so I got lucky, but that's what I was assuming. So he's talking about frozen things. You want to go to a food warehouse. Okay. Oracle decryption bonus $15. Okay.
And how about that Hungan? What a mysterious character. His oracles may end up determining how much time we spend in this town.
The hell? What's going on? Oh, cigarette.
sorry, boss, but this is a smoke-free hotel.
There we
If
go
you're
again.
dying of smoke, head out the entrance and you'll find a smoking area in the rear parking lot.
Another different voice.
Don't tell me. You're the
At your
bellboy.
service, boss.
Are you good friends with the concierge and the chef?
We work at the same place, yeah. But, I can't really say whether we're good friends with each other. We're all professionals,
What
though.
kind of an accent
Nothing
is
more,
that?
Nothing less.
I believe we've struck gold here, Zach. It just screams deep south, actually. No, it doesn't. This is all his charm. So, if I want to smoke, I should go out the entrance and around to the rear parking lot?
Bada bing, bada boom.
He's New Yorker. Hey, he's supposed to be New Yorker.
Okay. I'll play by your rules.
Okay then. A New York, a British concierge, a New York bellhop, and a Southern chef. Okay then. This is weird. Is there additional dialogue?
Hey, boss. How can I be of service?
This hotel's impressive. Why, thanks, boss. We're part of the hotel, here we are. I can see why. Speaking of which, did you happen to take a peek at the decorations on the bathroom on the first floor? I don't know what myself I'll have, you know. If you happen to go take a look. We're also really proud of how strong our water pressure is. This is the South, boss. Doesn't take long to drown yourself in sweat. Catch my drift? We'll make sure to get our shower's water pressure to high. I can't wait to experience it. I may have to try it out tonight. Yeah, you should probably shower tonight. Probably a good idea. Okay. Alrighty then. We've been playing for about 2 hours. Literally, we haven't done anything yet. We haven't done a damn thing. Okay then. Oh boy. What on earth? What are we going to be doing now? Going to have a cigarette. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did it crash? Oh, come on. Don't tell me the game just crashed. Oh, come on. No. Okay, it's moving again. Never mind. Ooh, is it a
Compared
crow?
to non-smokers, smokers have a 4.7 times greater chance of getting lung disease.
No shit.
You know that means it's more likely than getting asbestos poisoning?
The risk of death from lung cancer is actually much lower than what you think it is. In fact, it's tiny when compared to heart disease, strokes, and pneumonia. We're always surrounded by easy ways to die, you know. Some people even get randomly struck by lightning and die right there on the spot.
Then I reckon you also know that secondhand smokers have 1.3 times greater the risk compared to smokers?
Of course.
So you won't mind paying the damages when I die of lung disease? How about writing that in a contract for me? You got a pen, right?
She's hounding his head. He's actually writing this down. Seriously.
I promise to protect you from all the evil in our world. Well, that's stupid. By the way, what's your name?
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
That's his full
Please,
name.
just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Is something wrong with you? Adults ain't supposed to act like that. I only asked for your name so I can write it on the contract. You should have been able to figure that out if you're a real FBI agent like you said. Come on, sign here. Right here on the paper.
Just as I thought, Zach. This contract paper, it's a Sang Rouge wrapper.
Oh, for the drug that he's chasing
Sang Rouge
down.
is here, too.
Oh,
this must mean that Sang Rouge is connected to the Lees Clarkson murder case somehow. This is a sprawling case that spread across the entire South. It's within our jurisdiction, Zach. We'll need to steal the right to investigate from the local authorities at once. By the way, miss, what's your name?
Patricia Woods. But I gotta write my name myself, or else it won't be a real signature.
Okay, what is going on with this girl who just stumbles into his life?
Tell me, Patricia, does this town have a sheriff? Or is it under the jurisdiction of the nearest city police?
Perfect timing. Well, go on and steal it if you want it. I was just thinking about how this is way out of my daddy's league.
Thank you for the information, Patricia. Okay, Zach, it's time to get to work. How should we seize control from the sheriff this time?
This time. Alright, so your basic controls, even a special agent needs to stay sharp when it comes to the basics. You run with R, I guess R, that's right bumper. Dodge with R. Crouch with left thumbstick. Melee attack is right trigger, and red room is X. Red room allows you to enter the red room. Inside you can access the following: your journal, inventory, map configuration, title screen, album, guidebook, data, and the link board. This is the red room. The map. In the map menu, you can view the map and set custom waypoints. Simply move the cursor over the point where you'd like to place the waypoint and press A. This will make indicators appear to help you guide you toward your destination on the overworld. Using waypoints makes traveling much easier. Okay. Oh my god, look at all this shit. What the hell's a wyvern balloon? Look at all this shit. Oh, nice frame rate. Look at this. Nice. Call.
Hey there. So, you're the fella from the FBI I've been hearing so much about. I'm Melvin. They call me the sheriff round here.
Melvin? Melvin Woods, the sheriff. Okay.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan? But call me York if you can. That's what everyone calls me.
Huh? Well, all right. Mr. York. How's that sound?
Fine by me.
I'm sure you figured this out, but our town's a small one. Yeah, folks are already busy spreading gossip about how some FBI agents come to town. Now, I reckon you came from the city. What was it? D.C., L.A., or New York? Anywho, in the city,
Donalyn, New
it's
Jersey.
normal not to know who your neighbor is. Fella who moves in next to you could cook up a dozen folks in his backyard and no one would bat an eye.
What on
That's
earth?
the city for you. Now, I never lived in one myself, but I visited them a few times, so I know what it's like. All pigs must die in the city of wolves.
What the?
Yeah! Now, does that sound badass or what? I bet you'd... Hey! I know, CLG. I'm just trying to make a little small talk, that's all. Anywho, round these parts, everyone knows each other's name. So lots of folks get leery when they see an étranger like you. And since it's my duty to protect the town, I thought I'd stop by and say hello.
Zach, it looks like this sheriff is quite the happy-go-lucky type. A clear indication of just how peaceful this town is. Melvin, about the Lise Clarkson
I
case.
knew you were here for that case. Can't put one past the FBI. So they even got eyes on the smallest of towns like us, huh? Our world is filled with information, and it's all within their grasp. FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
The
What
Lise
is with
Clarkson
this
case
guy?
is connected to a top-secret case that we've...
I know. If you're fixing to take the lead, then go right ahead. I'm just the humble sheriff of a tiny little town. My jobs are to stop my neighbors from beating the piss out of each other and listen to old folks complain. Honestly, this whole murder case has been weighing me down. So I'm gonna give you my full cooperation, Mr. Special Agent, sir.
Well, Zach, that was anticlimactic. I didn't even get to use my secret weapon. Melvin, there's a cold storage warehouse on the southern end of town, isn't there? I'd like to get permission to enter it.
Say what?
You want to see where the body's being kept, right?
Oh, I get it now. Lisa's body, yeah. Now, that's what I call a special agent. You already figured that much out. But, I'm not too sure that, going down there at this point is really gonna help much, you know?
Explain it yourself, Daddy.
That's incredible. I don't believe this. Amazing. Did you hear that, Zach? They put the body in a cold storage warehouse. This is fantastic.
Fantastic.
Insanely fantastic.
Really? Well, how about that? Well, all right then. I'll head on down to the warehouse ahead of you and make sure we get permission to search it.
Sounds good.
The management company only keeps the warehouse open during certain hours, so you'll have to come during those hours. I ain't looking to create any further disturbances. So be on time. Got it? Come on, let's roll, CLG.
I'm gonna walk home, Daddy. I still got another stop to make.
Oh, if you say so, sweetie. She's a real sharp one, as you can see, so I try to stay out of her way.
Oh.
Well, all right then, York. I'll see you at the warehouse.
Okay then. Carlton Jr. cheered. He said, the way that this game runs, it feels like the decision to make it a Switch exclusive was a last-minute decision. If you remember, the last game from Swery was a Xbox One exclusive. It was supposed to be episodic, and it flopped so hard, Microsoft never even announced it was coming out. It just randomly was released one day with no announcement or hoopla that it failed miserably, and they canceled all future versions. Like, the game never ended. It just, you know, was dropped completely. This is, look at this. I mean, this is great. This is truly where we have come. The top of the mountain, 2020 gaming, folks. I mean, it's like stop motion. Stop motion animation. Okay. Wait a minute. Is she following me? No. Is there a way I could use my skateboard? Oh, look at this. Oh, this is great. 5 frames per second fucking karate. Ha! Ooh! Ha! Oh my god. Oh, I used my vision. It says you dodge and run with R. There you go. It's right rumper. But you have a stamina meter. You see that? You have a stamina meter that depletes as you run. Oh my god. Alright, so where are we now? We're here. We need to get to the food delivery services to continue the plot. So we have to go on foot through the whole town. Actually, this is pretty sure this was developed for a different platform, then they had to downgrade it and ship it to the Switch last minute. Huh. No, there's no way I could stream Street Fighter early. So, I mean, I guess you just walk across town on foot? Now, wait, didn't they mention you can put a waypoint? They did, right? So let's say waypoint, right? Okay, so now at least I understand the general direction I need to go. This is great. This is modern gaming, folks. I don't know if you guys are aware. Press Y to use the skateboard? Okay. Uh-oh, we got interrupted already.
You ain't secretly cutting kids up and sticking them into jars while you work as an FBI agent on the surface, are you?
No, that's another game.
Or using your FBI connections to sell kids to child trafficking organizations?
Alright, that was the last game.
I've arrested people who've done both, but I've never engaged in either of those activities myself. Of course, I have imagined doing such things in order to learn more about the psychology of the criminals I deal with.
It was just a joke. Why are you getting all serious? And don't tell me what you imagine, or else I'll get scared of you for real. Hey, can I come with you? You signed a contract with me, remember?
Oh, God.
And besides, I'm kind of worried about my daddy.
So let me guess, she's gonna be your sidekick for the game.
Do whatever you like. This is America, land of the free. But I have one condition.
What condition?
Don't ask me about Zach. It's a private matter. Zach, it feels like she's carrying something with her. Kind of reminds me of you back when we first met. I can't leave her alone like this. You feel the same way, don't you?
Yep. It's gonna be a buddy sidekick movie. Or sidekick game. Indicators so you stay aware of your direction and distance of your destinations. Main quests, side quests, waypoints, landmarks. When location is closed, the icon gets grayed out. So we've got multiple places to go. According to this, there's a side quest. Oh no. The skateboard is your main method of getting around the car. Speed up with A, slow down with B. Wow. Wow.
Melvin called you a strange name. CLG, I think. What exactly does that mean?
Clever little girl. That's what it stands for, at least. It's nice that he made up his own nickname for me and all, but it sounds kind of weird. I wish he'd call me something normal.
Alexis Diner and Lane. I didn't even know that's where we were heading. So CLG's clever little girl.
Patty, is something wrong?
I got something to say. When I first met you in the hotel parking lot, you mentioned Saint Rouge, right? If you want to find it, maybe you should track down Professor R.
Professor R?
Yeah. Professor R owns the jazz bar on the other side of the bayou.
Okay.
How do you know that?
Because.
Because, huh?
Alexis's has been unlocked. Owl's Nest has been unlocked. Alright, I'm gonna save. I think this is a save point. And we're gonna take a break. And I'll decide if I want to go in here. Remember they said that, I guess there's a time mechanic in the game? And they said that I need to go investigate the body before it gets too late. So maybe we should go investigate the body first. And then do the things that aren't time related. I'm not clear on how it works. I guess we'll have to see. Okay.